Hello everybody, I'm Uncle Hans, back again to talk about Chinese characters. I want to tell you a story. The other day I went to the store and there was this young lady there. Of course I was speaking Chinese and she asked me where I was from. I said I'm from America, and she says, "Oh, do you know Luigi?" I said, "No, I don't think so." She says, "Oh, he's young and very smart and very handsome." And I thought, "Is he Chinese?" And she says, "No, he's an American." And I thought, Luigi. "Oh, Luigi." And the young lady said to me, "Oh, and he's a hero." And I said, "Yes, he's a hero in the United States. We all like him." So recently, you've probably heard of Luigi. I asked a whole bunch of Chinese, and most Chinese have heard of Luigi. In English, his name is actually Luigi Mangione. I want to tell you another story about my life. Most of you know that I have a heart problem. I have had 4 bypasses and 6 heart stents. I've had 2 of these heart stents in China, and they cost me San Juan Kwai about $4,500. The same heart stents in the United States would cost me somewhere between $50,000 and $100,000. That means in the United States they would be 10 to 20 times as much. This guy Luigi Mangione, he killed an insurance CEO. That insurance company denies 1/3 of all claims. This is a huge problem in the United States. I had 2 heart stents in the United States, and the insurance company only paid part of it. The hospital took my house. This is the way it is in the United States. The house I worked 30 years for. This is the way it is in the United States. So I'm glad to see that Luigi Mangione, Luigi, is popular both in the United States and in the rest of the world. So now I want to talk to you about a couple of Chinese characters. Yi liao means to cure, means to cure a disease. So let us look at the character Yi. Let us bisect it part by part. Yo comes from a jug, a bottle. There are many herbal remedies in China, and they come in bottles, so that means that basically you can cure something. Another part of this character is shu. If you see this part on the side is a hand, and it with an instrument that is doing something. It's always a verb. The simplified character looks like this, and it's basically an arrow in a box. So think of how you would draw a picture of a sick person. You can't really draw a picture of a sick person, but you can draw a picture of a person with an arrow in him indicating that he is sick. So this is the logic of the character yi, which means to cure. So the character liao, we usually say yi liao, it means to cure. Liao also means to cure. And this is a simplified character, this is a traditional character. And we have this part here, liao. It's a phonetic, but it's not just a phonetic. When you're sick, you have a temperature. And this character means tinder, or stuff that you can burn. So we go from the traditional character to the seal character. And if we look here, we can see on the bottom, we can see a fire. And on the top we can see kindling, or stuff that you burn. This indicates that the person is, it not only indicates the pronunciation, it also indicates that the person probably has a fever. And there are many characters that you see this part on the outside. The dictionary says it's pronounced n, but everybody will say it's pronounced bing. Let's look at it. This is the seal character, and if we look at the ancient character, we see that it's a bed, and there's a person on the bed, and then there's water coming from him. Basically, this means that the person is sweating on the bed, and this is how we indicate, another way how we indicate a sick person. When we simplified the characters, we changed it to another character, liao, and it's hard to say where this came from. It looks like basically a baby without arms, and that's what the dictionary says, a baby without arms. It's used in a number of characters, usually for pronunciation. So for me, I think Luigi Mangione is basically a hero. There are many Americans who also think so. There are many Americans who have gone bankrupt because of extremely high prices and terrible insurance companies in the United States. I'm Uncle Hans. Hopefully you'll join me next time as we discuss more about Chinese characters.